Hello friends, hope everyone is doing well in this time of Corona. So today we are going to talk about the teacher user of the website Schooldeeds. In earlier videos we have talked about the principal user, account users and many other users. So this video we are going to make on phone because the reason is most of the teachers use mobile phones while doing school work and school tasks. So I'm starting with opening the web browser. I'm using Safari. You might have Google Chrome or browser provided by your mobile device. So let's open Safari. First, we'll go to Google. Here, we'll type down school deeds, and the first result is of our website. Click on that result. We'll go to school deeds. Now, from here, the teacher user will have to log into their account. I have set up a demo user. So, okay. So, here we have reached the dashboard where we can see the attendance class wise. We can see number of students present, absent, number of students on leave, number of students who have taken half day, and etc. All the charts are available here. We can see upcoming homework, upcoming test results or test schedules, everything. So now let's see the other options that are available to us. To open the menu, just click on the three parallel lines on the top right corner. As we see, there are many other options. Let's talk about the next option, that is add student. Now remember, this option will only work if the principal user has given access to the teacher user to add a new student. Now, if a teacher wants to add a new student, they need to fill in the necessary fields. The necessary fields are those which have a star next to them. Like as we see class, medium section, these have star next to them, and subjects, optional subjects do not have any star next to them. So these are the necessary fields, and filling all these necessary fields and clicking on submit button will add the student to the respective class, and then teacher can take their attendance and give them homework and do all other stuff with that particular student. Now let's talk about the next option, that is all students. Here a teacher can see the data of all the students that are admitted in the school, starting from their admission number, name, gender, section, contact info, username, etc. And by clicking on this I button, they can see in-depth info about that student. As you can see by the icon, here will be the photo and the other will be details of the particular student. Now also there is an additional option available with the teacher user, that is to change the password for a particular student's user ID. They can just simply click on change password and then follow the procedure to change the password. And about how a student user can log in, there is a link to the video in the top right corner. Just click on it and you will know. Next option is attendance. Here, teacher can take attendance for the respective day, not a day before, not a day ahead. To take attendance, what they need to do is select the class whose attendance they want to take. Let's say second class, then select the medium, English, select the section, and then click on take attendance. Now we have name of all the students that are admitted to that particular class, and we have options like present, absent, leave, and half day. Now if we click on leave or half day, we see there is a remark option where a teacher can leave the remark to why there is leave or to why they have given the student a half day. Next, we have attendance records. If you want to check daily attendance record or monthly attendance record or yearly attendance records, you can just fill in the options and check the record in whichever way teacher wants. Now, another thing that we can do is we can edit days attendance. Like today, if we want to make changes to the attendance records, we can do it from here. So let's randomly take attendance for LKG class, English medium, and A section, take attendance. Okay, selection. Section A, take attendance. Let's present, absent. I'm just taking random attendance just to show you the feature of edit attendance. Let's say submit, and then we can, let's say month May. We have taken attendance of LKG class, LKG, medium, English, section A. Get records. We'll see the records of the attendance that we have just taken. Present students 4, absent students 3, and the other data that we have not filled. So point to note here is action button. Clicking on this edit button, we can edit the attendance, but only on the same day, not a day before, not a day after. And then just clicking on this I button, we can view the records of the students of that particular class. Our next option is homework. Here, teacher can give homework to the class by similarly selecting the class, medium, section, and subject whose homework the teacher wants to give. Clicking on hand add homework button, we can write the title of the homework and write the description that this is what homework is all about. Then other option we have here is records of the homework that is given to the students in the previous months or previously in the current month. Like let's click on February, select class, medium, section, get records, and we see that okay, so as I have not put any dummy entry in this section, so we can see that there are no records, but other records if available will be shown here in this table. So after homework comes the class test option. Here teacher can give test to the students. Note that date will be either current date or the coming date, but not the previous date, because obviously you cannot give test to students in the previous dates. So let me add a demo entry for you in today's date, 17th of May. Let's select class as LKG, medium English, section A, subjects science. Add class test. You can add the title science test and then description about what test you want to give to them, like periodic table or like, okay, this is advanced, but anything you want to give. And you can also edit them, like make the bold or using the italics option, right? And then click on add class test and the test is added successfully. Okay, now as we have added the test, let's talk about the filter records option. Filter records, you can check the tests that has been given to the students in the current year, in previous months, or in the current month. Current month is like now May. Let's see the test that we have just added and see what other options we get here. Selecting the class, section, medium, and click on get records. So this is the test that we just added, a demo test. So here we can see options of like adding the result, editing it, deleting the test, or just viewing the results. So clicking on result, we can see that okay, we can add here total marks 30, passing marks 24, and then give respective marks obtained by students to them, and then just click on add result. Let me add some results like 12, 23, 25, 30, and that's enough. Add result, and the result is added successfully. Now clicking on the I button, we can view the results obtained by the students, right? And clicking on this edit button, we can edit the test that has been given, and respectively we'll need to edit the result obtained by the students. Note that editing or updating the result can only be done within 7 days. After 7 days we cannot edit or add the result to a particular test. This is delete button. Using this button we can delete the test, and we see the test has been deleted. After class test, we have datesheet. Here, teachers can add datesheets or view the previous datesheets that they have already given. Note that datesheet once created will be submitted and only be visible to students after the principal user has approved the respective datesheet. And to add a new datesheet, the previous datesheet needs to be deleted, which can only be done by the principal user. So the next option in our menu is syllabus. Here, teachers can add syllabus for the corresponding year, selecting the class, selecting the medium, and then selecting the respective subject to add the syllabus for the upcoming exams. Students can always check the syllabus by logging into their accounts. This way, they don't need to keep a hard copy. As you can see, there is a list using which we can see the syllabus that has been given to the respective classes and respective subjects. So let's just randomly click on the view button to see the syllabus that has been given. So as we can see, this is the demo data that I've entered, and we can see that this is the syllabus that has been given to that particular class. This is about the syllabus tab. Now let's move on to the next tab, that is question papers. Now see, what we see here is before add question paper, please make sure you have added latest date sheet. This is a fail-safe option that if the teachers forget to upload the date sheet or any problem is there, so they may get to know that okay, they haven't uploaded the date sheet or anything. So to add question paper, just similarly select the class, select the medium, select the subject, and then select the exam date for the question paper, and then just click on add question paper, and then you can just simply add the question paper for the details that you have filled. Filter records is similar to the previous options that we have used filter, like clicking on the year, selecting the month, class and subject, and clicking on get records will get you the record of the question papers that have been uploaded earlier. Here we can see a list of the question papers that have been uploaded earlier. Now after this, we have a tab here of the question papers that have been uploaded by the teacher. Here we see total marks, passing marks, and now there is a status tab. Status tab has two options, either approved or pending. Note that once the question paper is submitted by the teacher, it is sent to the principal user for approval or rejection. And once the principal user approves a particular question paper, the access to either delete or to edit that particular exam paper is removed from teacher user. They can only view it. They can only edit or delete it until principal user has not approved it. We have exam results. Here teachers need to upload the results of the exam that has been taken by the students after checking those exams. So let's fill in a demo entry, selecting the month, selecting the class, sorry, then selecting the medium, stream, and then the subject. Here add exam results. So here we need to add total marks, let's say 100, passing marks, let's say 40, and then adding the marks obtained by the particular student, let's say 35, 40, and then clicking on the submit button. So after adding the result, the data will be saved, and then it is the job of principal to publish the exam results, after which it will be visible in the student's user. Here we can see the records similarly in the previous options as we have used the filter button. Similarly, it will work here, like adding the year, selecting the month, and then selecting the class, and clicking on get results will get the results of that particular data that we are trying to check. And then after filter records, we have this table. Here we click on the on the section button, and after clicking on the section button, we can see the records that has been updated by the teacher to the particular class and the particular section. Here we can see in the subjects whose results has been updated and whose results has not yet been updated. Like in painting, we are seeing N8 means the result has not yet been updated, and in creative activities we are seeing the results. Here note that the students who have failed to obtain passing marks are highlighted with the red color. As the student has obtained 24 color, it is highlighted in red color, and there the student has obtained 33 marks, so these are above passing marks, so it is not highlighted. So this is also a good feature, just to see that students are doing good. And now we can see here the total marks for all the subjects for whom exam was taken, and the marks obtained by the particular student in those particular subjects. Not particular subjects, but the total of the marks. Like total marks are 200 and obtained marks are 102. So this will be easier to give positions if you want to give if you want to announce which student has got the first position and which student has got the last position. Menu options are covered. Now what is left is my profile. In my profile, teacher can edit their profile. Here they can change their password, edit their profile picture, or edit their personal information if they want to, or if they have made any recent changes to their address or phone number. So this is all about the teacher user. Hope you enjoyed the video. The links to previous videos are in the description tab. Please stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you.